Nubby's number factory has taken over the entire world. You can't go down the street without seeing Nubby iconography everywhere. It's permeating the culture in a way I've never seen a game franchise doing, ever. They're already working on the film adaptation. I'm going to do another one of these challenges. Maximum coins are capped at 10. That's a tough challenge. That's a tough challenge. Okay, for those who don't know about this game, look at... It's like, have you played Peggle? It's a Peggle-inspired roguelike, kind of. Where I have to reach a high score of 8 on this particular one. Which I will... We'll shoot my nubby and we'll make numbers. You shoot your nub and you make numbers. It's that simple. In its most base form. But it becomes much more complex once we get... Like the evil goose and the pregnancy test and other things come into play. And you'll find out once we get to that point, you will see. We can get Pedro, who... Pedro has a good synergy with what we're doing right now, but what if I were to do Jax? I think I actually... Early game, I think Pedro, compared to these other options, is the one for me. Because Pedro, every time I hit the wall, it hits a peg. Which is very nice for me. Okay, do you reckon I can bounce off this 32 valued peg onto the other one? Let's see if we angle it like... Yes, perfect, perfect. Perfect shot. Any advice for beginners, Jim? For nubby beginners, I would say just follow your heart. Just follow your heart, and the rest will fall into place. Kaibun says that if Jimothy could just stare at the wall and the shareholders would be satisfied. Is that true? Should we try that? If I just stare at the wall, will you guys watch? If it's just this, if it's just... Is this watchable? You guys watching? Do you need any more stimulus on the screen? Perhaps like... gameplay of Fall Guys in the background to keep your eyes focused on something. Maybe some Counter-Strike Go surfing. Subway Surfers, what do they put on the screen? Minecraft Parkour Civilization. Do you need any more stimulation, or is this good enough? Staring at the wall. What's going on the wall? Literally nothing. It's just a wall. There's nothing on there. The people who want Family Guy clips on the screen. I don't know if I can provide that. Well, I don't know if your thesis was correct, because I think that everybody left when I started looking at the wall. There's nobody left. They're all gone. I'm gonna get the cheesy perk. Some people are asking me for chat on the screen. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe we do... Uh-oh. That's my Steam library. Why did that just show up? I don't know why that just showed up. No, the chat is banned. There's no chat on the screen. For those watching on YouTube, I am live right now on Twitch television, and there's people talking to me in my ears. They're like little gremlins that live in my ears, and they speak to me, and I don't know what they... It's like, should I listen to them? Should I ignore them? I don't know. That was bad. That was bad. I almost died. My nubby almost died. That one was good, though. That was very good. I think Pedro... I'm realizing Pedro's a slightly disrespected item. It's pretty good early and late game, you know? Pedro has value. Oh, that was damn good. The people want to see me embiggened again, talking to the wall. I won't do it. It's better if we don't think about things like that any longer, I think. I'm doing well in Nubby's number factory. We're generating numbers in the factory. And we're doing good work. Oh no, I'm gonna die actually. We're not doing good work at all. We're doing very badly. We're in the black market, and I hope there's a pregnancy test. There's a pregnancy test. It's the best item in the game is the pregnancy test. I'm not kidding. I'm being serious. It creates a second Nubby. Which is very powerful. Creating more Nubbies is imperative. Yes, I combined my Pedros into Pedro Plus. Don't ask me about it. Don't speak on that. Don't dare speak on that. I've been told uranium rod is underrated. I'll ponder that. I'll go to a tree. I'll sit under the tree and I'll just think about that for a bit. And see what conclusion I come to. Not now. Right now I'm playing Nubby's Number Factory, but later on I will ponder all of that and I'll tell you if... Okay, the friendly rock is going to go crazy in this build right now. It will fall off later, but I think for now I'm going friendly rock. Because we've got 2 Nubbies and we've got Pedro. We've got pregnancy test Pedro, so I think that our scores are going to be really good. With the pet rock. No, they're not. I'm actually going to die. I was lying when I said all that. I actually just died. And I died again. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. Oh, goodness. What is your maximum nubs? Says Monkoyo. I've had a lot of nubbies at certain points. You can get a lot of nubbies if you get pregnancy test plus with a squid plus. And if you're lucky, a second squid plus. If you're lucky. If you are lucky, you get a second squid plus. To clone all the pregnancy tests. But that's... Like, people won't tell you that that's smart. They'll lie about it. They're gonna... Let's get Sea Cucumber for now. Sea Cucumber is... Your first video made it look unlosable. That's because of my skill level. My skill level often makes this game look much easier than it really is, but... This is a tough game at points. At certain points, you have to tough it out in this game. You have to tough it out. We got a WoW score. We got a WoW. Oh, that was dreadful. That was also... It was horrible. That was good. That was good. Do you see what I do? That was crazy, in fact. We're back to full health. We're back to full health. The kazoo is the one for me. Kazoo is an instant take. Kazoo is a taker. I think for now we trigger the sea cucumber, not the kazoo. What do you think, folks? It's a nubby eat nubby world. It's a statement that I often think about. I think about that all the time. The aesthetic of this game does something for me. It really does. Because, you know, when you think about games from childhood, you probably think of the classics like Mario 64, Yoshi's Island, those kinds of critically acclaimed masterpieces. You don't think about like the random game that came in a cereal box that you totally forgot about. Because there were so many games like this that I don't even remember, but they were a part of my life at some point. And they just looked like these weird 3D graphics and like menus that were made with Comic Sans font. I thought of another game that looks like this that I totally forgot about for years. It's called Pirate Isles for the PC. I just looked at gameplay last night. I think I'm the only person on Earth who played this game. I couldn't find any... It's got like... There's like 10 views on the YouTube video. And no one else seems to be aware of this game's existence. It's absurd. It's a pirate board game where you can like step on a zebra and the zebra makes you flip, do a somersault. It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe I played this. Can I show gameplay of this? 1 minute. I feel like people have to know that this is a real thing that exists and I'm not making it up. Pirate Isles for the PC. Pirate Isles PC game. It's hard to find on... Even if you search it on YouTube, it's not... Here it is. How do I show this on my... Take a look at this. Take a look at this. I have to show you this. This has to be... Look at this game. What is going on in this game? It's a board game where you have pirates and they're like stuck in the ground and there's a zebras and elephants. And look at what happened. Like, you click with like a weird sword. Like, what the hell is this? He just punched the guy and he spun around. I earnestly played this as a kid and I didn't think it was weird. I didn't think this was strange at all. And this must be a free demo because at the bottom right it says the game is unregistered. I think I had that too. Like, you can get a free demo of this game. Like, what in the world is this? I love it though. It's like... who makes that game? Has anyone in... I don't think anyone in chat has ever played that. If one person has played that, I'd be very surprised. This is how Dante described the bottom of hell. You're damn right. Certainly not me, says Youch in the chat. I could have told you that. Jim, how long have you played the Pokemon TCG? Not long at all. I started playing when Twilight Masquerade was the most recent expansion, which is not that long ago. That was recent. So I don't know anything about like old school Pokemon TCG at all. I know only about modern, like Dragapult EX, Charizard EX. That's all there is in my mind. Nothing else exists. To me. %5 chance to trigger slot 5 when bounced. That's incredible. At this stage, I might want to do kazoo doubling more often than the sea cucumber. Listen to how insane I sound when I play this game. Listen to how crazy I sound. Do I sound normal? No. Yes, this is the genre of game. It's games that were on like the school computer lab. The computer at my after-school care place had a collection of games like this. Don't remember the names of most of them. That's exactly right. We got the seeing eye pyramid, folks. We got the all-seeing pyramid. I'm gonna freeze it. We need slot 5 because it's gonna proc kazoo a billion times. How do you lose? These are my lives, these nubbies on the right. If I fail to meet the round quota, I lose a life. And then if I lose all my lives, the sun explodes. If I lose all my nubbies. I've lost many times in this game, I can tell you. It happens often. I mentioned the game Wonderland in my first video about this, which surprisingly people have played. That's one that people have played. That also, it's a bit of a fever dream of a game that I couldn't believe I remembered. There's ancient memories locked up in the recesses of my mind that are being awakened, but just by the sight of a game with a similar aesthetic. It's awakening things. I honestly would be down to try Pokemon Pinball. I never played that before, but it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. I was also thinking of trying like random Pokemon spin-offs on stream, like Pokemon Rancher. Pokemon Ranger. Do you play any other TCG games? I don't. Well, I've played Hearthstone back in the day. And I played Legends of Runeterra, which I think was an underrated game. That is sadly kind of dead now. And never really took off as they intended. But I thought it was a very good game. And that's why I'm playing Pokemon TCG now, because I feel like I keep playing card games and they sort of die. Like digital card games especially have short lifespans, but Pokemon TCG will probably exist forever. I just want to play a TCG that doesn't die. That's all I want. And I have faith that Pokemon TCG will literally always have a community, so... That's the crux of that. I mean, Hearthstone isn't dead, but you know, it's not what it once was at all. It's lost its appeal for me. What about Magic the Gathering? I was thinking of getting into Magic, but I saw that... This might be unfair, but I saw that they did like a collab with SpongeBob. And there's like the SpongeBob meme of Squidward opening his eyes is like a spell. And I was like, that's... They've become Fortnite. They're doing collabs. I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I'm... At least Pokemon is all just Pokemon. There's got... I don't know if I want to go to a Magic tournament and they hit me with the SpongeBob. The SpongeBob counter spell. I don't know if I can handle that. Some collabs sort of make sense, like Lord of the Rings they did, right? That fits. I'm gonna fail here. No, we lived. Lobster Claw. This is probably really good with force triggering, isn't it? Sea Cucumber is probably losing its value. Right, what do I want to do? This peg fully popped. We proc the Nubby bounces. Why don't I proc this as much as I can? And then we... Is the pyramid even that good? Because we're not triggering slot 1 that much anymore. We don't have a slot 1 triggerable. We'll see how this goes. Pokemon Conquest is the most underrated Pokemon spin-off. What is Pokemon Conquest? I honestly have not heard of it. Pokemon Conquest. For the DS. What do you do in the game? It is a tactical role-playing video game. What? Like a Fire Emblem? Oh, it is! What the hell? I've never seen this in my life. You got a little... That's unbelievable. That looks pretty damn cool, to be honest. I never heard of this before. One sec. It looks like that. It's Pokemon Tactics. We've got Charmander and Simipour. That looks like it could be really cool. I've never heard of such a thing. Are there multiples of such a game? How young are you to not remember? What do you mean? I knew the DS era. I didn't have that game. I didn't have Pokemon Rancher either. I remember it, but I didn't have it. I honestly was not that much of a Pokemon kid. I became a fan of Pokemon later in life when I found out about battle simulators. When I found out Pokemon Online. I didn't have all the Pokemon spin-offs and stuff. Uh-oh. I'm going to die, I think. Yeah, that's bad. Brat Smimpson is gifted 5 memberships in honor of the sun explosion. Thank you. Hopefully I don't, like, fail to succeed anymore, because I like success. I don't like failure. How do you win? You gotta get to round 80 and beat the final boss. That's how you win. Pet Rock is a good early game. I have tried Pokemon Auto Chess. It's pretty cool. It's a lot like TFT, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But it was an interesting... I thought it was an interesting spin on such a concept with Pokemon mechanics in it. Pants are top tier. We're going pants. Pants are excellent. The friendly rock goes crazy early. Look what it does for me. I value the friendly rock greatly. I value that to a great extent. You guys got value systems? You got value systems? Or no? I hope you do. We never die. Look at the rock helping me live forever. Look at what the rock does. And you make such a good sound effect too. We finally died. That was a crazy score. Crazy times 5. insanity. You already know we're getting the pregnancy test. You already know that. There's nothing else to click. Is this Balatro? In a sense it is. In a sense it's the same thing. No, not really. It has similar elements though. Only Link knows how to evaluate games and give thoughts on them. Only he has any sort of semblance of a creative spirit with which to evaluate artwork. Do you know what I mean? Unlikely. It's unlikely you know what I'm talking about. I'll buy the steel is heavier than feathers because I can afford it for now. What do you think's heavier, steel or feathers, folks? Where's Octoni? You can't choose a character in the challenges, unfortunately. I could do an Octoni run on the normal game though. I've never tried him yet. I've not tried Octoni quite yet. And that was good. Come on, yes. What's heavier, folks? Steel or feathers? Probably steel, says a Youch in the chat. Boy, have I got a thought experiment for you. We're force triggering pants. We are force triggering pants. I'm going Cheese House for the moment. Cheese House will help me gather money for my gains. I need gains. I think I'll do this. I need money. Although I only have a maximum of 10 coins I can get, can't I? So that's pretty bad. Steel in equal quantities is heavier. What's a quantity of steel? 1 steel? How do you quantify steel? Perhaps with weight, like a kilogram of steel? And I'll have you know that a kilogram of steel is exactly the same as a kilogram of feathers, thus making your argument null and void, you absolute buffoon. 1 unit of steel? What is a unit of steel? 1 steel? 1 Antonio? Just admit that I beat you in a logical argument, like I beat you with logic and facts. I've destroyed you in a debate, and it's not even close. That doesn't make any sense? Ask Albert Einstein about it. He'll have something to say to you. Steel is more dense. 2 kilograms of steel would hurt your face if thrown at you. 2 kilograms of feathers would not. If we're valuing them in the pain quotient, I would agree with you. But we're valuing them on their weight alone. I think I just want to pop more pegs to activate the pants as much as possible. So I'm going to pack a pick of pickled peppers. Is pain determined by density? That's a good question. Now you see, now we are talking about real things. We're not talking about little baby topics like what should I nickname my Tyrannosif? The answer is of course Tyrannosif, but now we're asking questions like how should pain be measured in density? What if you were to like get the kilogram of feathers and, you know, a kilogram of feathers is just a big pile. But what if you were to somehow condense it into a little ball and then throw it at my head? Would that hurt the same as the steel? Like that would be dense feathers ball. And that would be the same. That wouldn't be any different to the feathers. I think pain is weight-based. I'm declaring this scientific theory. Are they making up new theories or did they figure everything out already, scientists? Because I've got a new theory to test out. Involving feathers and steel. And I don't think anyone can argue against it either. Is the beauty of it all. I think Friendly Rock has outdone its usefulness. And I will freeze the kazoo. We want multiple kazoos. The chat, some people in the chat are saying we are all really smart, and I think that's something I would really agree with. Actually, I think I do want to trigger the kazoo as much as I can. Not the cheesy anymore. The cheese house is no longer that good. We in fact sell it soon. The feathers would hurt more if you were also stepping on a Lego. Ain't that the truth, folks? Am I right, folks? Does anybody else think that stepping on a Lego is a painful experience? I just thought of this. I just thought about this. We could test that out. What's the density of a piece of Lego? That's a good question. We got a upgraded kazoo that procs with every nubby bounce. This is how I know I'm going to win this run. Did you see the Lego Pokemon announcement? Like a Lego set with Pokemon? You tell me that didn't exist already? I'm surprised if that didn't. They got Lego everything. They got Lego Bad Luck Brian for all I know. They got Lego Antonio for all I know. To not have Lego Pokemon at this stage in the Earth's life cycle is well, it's surprising. At the very least. What would hurt more? Sorry, not what would weigh more. What would hurt more? A kilogram of Lego or a kilogram of feathers? I guess the density of the Lego makes it hurt more. It's more dense. But I'm telling you, if you get the feathers and you scrunch them, you get a really strong guy to scrunch them into a little ball and then you chuck it directly at your head. That would be painful. If they they scrunched up the feathers into a kilogram of pure, dense feathered destruction, then what would you do? Look at the mega score. Look, you see what I mean about this? Look at that. Look at the mega score. Could the strong man also not scrunch the Legos? That's what I'm saying, is that if something is scrunched appropriately, it is just as painful. Like, the pain is equivalent. Triggers an electron beam that beams around. Do I want the cactus instead? I think I might want cactus instead of disguised glasses. I think that's better because it procs with all these houses of cards. I think that's better. I will do that later. I'll get that. We went in that? Yeah. This might be the right... I think you're right, Dunkathan. I think you're damn right. Force triggers items that summon anything. That works with the cactus. That works with the cactus. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, we're in infinite hell. Or should I say heaven? We're in infinity heaven. Jim, have you considered you can use the disguised glasses to sneak around? That could be an asset to me later. In the stealth section of the game, when there's actually a part of the game where you play as Tony in a third-person action environment and you do stealth missions and you sneak behind people. It's the most critically acclaimed part of the game. Is there a way to lose the game? Yeah, if you lose all your lives, you're done. I've lost a few times in this very broadcast, and it was a bit shameful for someone like me because I tend to. A big part of my self-worth is that I'm great at Nubby's number factories. When I lose at Nubby's number factory, it kills me a little bit inside. It kills me. They announced that Lego Garganical has been cancelled. Really? Is that... Are you sure that that's not a lie you just made up? Are you sure that that's not just some crap you just made up on the spot? That was crazy? It was crazy? Now we're in the territory where history is made. We're in funny territory now. I don't know what that sound was, but it was a good sound. We've achieved 27 million points. It's no big deal for somebody like me. We've got infinite cactus pants. Infinite cactus pants. People are saying Lego Muck is on the way though, so that's finally some good news, honestly. Like, aren't you guys sick of all this? Like people panicking and freaking out and... I might want Dancing Dino. I might want Dancing Dino this run. I'll freeze it. Because Dancing Dino procs the laser pointer frequently. Dancing Dino might be better than Second Kazoo for the moment as well. That was crazy restock times 11. Just so you know, that was crazy restock times 11. Just so we're on the same page, everybody. Do you think a Dancing Dino times 2? I'll buy a slot and then we'll... I can't freeze more than one item. Damn it, damn it. Okay, I might have to sell something to create Dancing Dino possibilities for myself. So you think I'll sell that Kazoo and we'll freeze the second Dancing Dino. I think that's worth it. Final boss Tony already? Tony's beating me, dude. Tony's killing me. Oh no, no, we just destroyed Tony. New unlock. Gobloni. We have achieved Gobloni. It's the best character. You receive 3 coins per restock instead of 1. Maximum coins limit is raised to 200. But you lose 2 lives when you launch Nubby. Whoa. So you can get more money, but you lose more lives. It's interesting, isn't it? Well, what a concept. What a world. I've done the challenge, the short on change challenge. Easy. Not even difficult for somebody like myself. Not even hard.